The answer to that question is an absolute no. This is one of those films that I can thoroughly say was not for me in any capacity. This film had many moments where I was rolling my eyes. I did not enjoy this film at whatsoever. Found nothing redeeming about it. This film to me ultimately was just a waste of time, a complete and utter waste of time. I could think of no better way to put it. That being said, I did go into this film relatively blind. I had not watched the trailer previously to watching the film. I had only seen, I believe, the poster for the movie. On that poster, it did list from the director of Easy A. So in my head, I'm thinking, I like Easy A. Maybe I'll like this film. I don't know. We'll see. You know, let's spin the wheel. Let's take the gamble. And I find nothing remotely close to anything that made Easy A great was present in this film. It's just, this film is so just devoid of anything meaningful to say or fun, or just, if I were to give this film a grade, it would be an F, absolutely. The premise of this film is something along the lines of The Purge, where sex has been outlawed somehow. I really don't understand still how you would be able to enforce that. But in this world, in this make-believe world, sex has been outlawed, except for one night out of the year when all crime is legal. Except for one night out of the year where sex is legal. That is basically just the premise of the movie. But the film actually follows two protagonists throughout this story. A guy and a girl. I could not tell you their names because I feel like the film failed to develop either of them. It's very lackluster when it comes to developing these characters or making you care for them at all, other than a little bit of manipulation there at the end to try to redeem this film. But the hour and 20 minutes leading up to that conclusion were just an complete and utter waste of time. I do not know what we set out to accomplish in that time, but I can tell you we did not accomplish it. If your goal was to build up these characters to where I like them by the conclusion, I did not. And it just failed in just about every imaginable way. This film infuriated me. Honestly, one of the most infuriating movies out of the year. Even as a simple premise of being a romantic comedy, it did not land for me. Seeing as how this is from the director of Easy A, I feel like everything this film tried to say about relationships or how messy they are about current relationships or whatever the message was that this film was trying to say about waiting for the right person or trying to actually make a solid connection with somebody, I feel like that was executed far above and beyond better in Easy A. If I'm being honest, my overall advice to you would be to actually just go back and watch Easy A. If we're comparing these two films, Easy A and One Night Only, Easy A is the clear victor here by 50 miles. It's not even close. Easy A is an outstanding film. I think Emma Stone really knocked it out of the park. Stanley Tucci too, in the few scenes that he's in. I thought he did a great job. As I said previously, I think that film does an excellent job about its commentary on relationships. It has this message about being confident in yourself and not really necessarily caring what others think. I think that message was delivered expertly in that film. It's like comparing apples to doo-doo here. We've got Easy A and we've got One Night Only or whatever. I couldn't even be bothered to look back up the title of the film right now. I'm gonna quit griping because I could just keep on going on. At the end of the day, it comes down to our main two questions. Was this film fun? To that, I say is an overwhelmingly no. This film hates fun. It does not appreciate your time. It is not a good film. Our last question, do I recommend the film? Again, the answer to that question is absolutely not. Like I said, my advice to you would just be to go back and watch Easy A. I think that is the far superior film here. And of course, I really don't want to sour your experience with the film. If you like the film overall, I would say more power to you, of course. But with all that being said, thank you for sticking with me.